Coach Amy Smith. Coach, go ahead with an opening statement and then we'll take questions.
Yeah, excited about the meet theme tonight. Talked to the girls before we went out of, women and girls in sports, and that we get to, I feel like we get to do this every time we go out and compete, but really inspire the younger generation and put on a great show for them and feel like we accomplished that tonight. So excited about that.
Questions?
Coach, obviously a really impressive opponent, and you guys had a relatively very impressive performance. Can you just speak on what you saw today and how those steps that you took today will affect the future of this team?
Yeah, I think it was a big confidence booster. We were hanging with them. We talked about it before we went out there. Our goal this year was to be a seeded team. Stanford is 16th, so to be able to go out and hang with them for a couple rotations was great. I think we could have capitalized a little bit more on some opportunities out there and let a little bit kind of slip away from us on beam and floor. I think we could have stuck a couple more vaults. Obviously, bars tonight was great. But, yeah, I think a big confidence booster, obviously walking away with the highest score of the season. And, for us, our sport's so different and so weird in the aspect of tonight was a big win for us. I know we didn't win the meet, but to get a 196.575, that helps our NQS significantly. We maxed out. Our highest score prior to this was the 196.225. So we get to now count that and drop a 195.35, which, like I said, helps us significantly in that NQS, that national qualifying score. And, walking out of here, I know we didn't win the meet, but this was a win in the scorebook and for us across the country. And we're fighting tooth and nail to get back into that top session at ACCs, and this was a step in the right direction tonight. So really excited about that, and we got 3 more opportunities to get that done.
It's kind of a 2-part question.
Okay.
But on the scale of 1 to complete, do you think this was like a complete meet?
No, I think it was a good meet. I don't think it was a complete meet. We were talking in the locker room, like, beam, we can clean up beam and put tents back in there and to go ahead and we got to start off floor stronger than what we did. There's a 197 right there, and with that, we can hang with Cal and Stanford. And on top of it, we're not fully healthy right now. We're still getting people back. So to be able to go out and do this tonight, just like I said, huge confidence booster. Excited that we got more left in the tank. This was by no means a max out and by no means a complete meet for us. Big step in the right direction, but yeah.
So the back end of that question, you're like less than 4 tenths behind Stanford at this meet. How does that set you up for the rest of the season?
It's kind of what we talked about with the team in the locker room of like, guys, we can hang. We can hang, and Cal and Stanford aren't untouchable. So excited to see the team go out and execute tonight, although we still have more to give. There's more that we can do, which is a good spot to be in because we haven't peaked yet, but we're progressing.
Coach, every meet up to this point has had a deeper meaning than just gymnastics, and you briefly touched on it beforehand. And I just want to know, to you, how special is it knowing that women are selling out Little John? How crazy is that? How special is that to you?
It's insane. It is incredible. And I've said it before and I'll say it again. Like, Stanford, I talked to Tabitha after the meet and she was just like, Amy, this environment is incredible. And she's like blown away that we're year 2. This is year 2 and we're doing this. So, and I've said this before also, there are teams out there that have won national championships that are not selling out their arenas the way that we are. And to create the most exciting environment in collegiate gymnastics this quickly is incredibly special. And it is all due to the Clemson family and fans and all that. So very appreciative, very, very grateful to be able to compete in this environment.
When you see the crowd getting into people's routines like Lily's, how special is that I mean, like, what does that do for their confidence?
Oh my gosh, it helps so much when you're on the floor and you look up and you see people just going nuts. Like it invigorates you and just helps you get through that floor routine at a higher level. And the girls feel it, so it's very cool.
You said we can hang with Cal, we can hang with Stanford. How do you keep hanging? How do you get to that point?
Yeah, we just got to keep progressing. We're building. We're moving in the right direction. Like I said, we got to stick a few more vaults. We didn't stick any of our vaults tonight. We had our highest vault score. We can get a few more landings on bars. Beam, we've got more in the tank over on beam there. We can do better than counting a couple 9.7s. So, and then on floor, we counted a 9.675, I believe. You add more 2/10s there, like there we are. There it is. So it's very attainable, and like I said, we are progressing and hopefully going to peak at the right time.
I feel like I ask you this every single week. Again, you said, and you talk about it every single week. You said, "Hey, we're not healthy yet." How ready are you to just get them all just to get them all healthy again? How ready are you?
3-4 weeks ago, like beginning of the season. I mean, that's just sport, right? Like we're playing the long game here. We're being patient. Hopefully Lauren is coming back on floor. She's been training. Rebecca's been getting a little bit on beam. We'll get to kind of see where Kylan is going to be next week. So yeah, we're rolling. Molly's coming back on vault, building that back up. So we're in a good spot. We're like I keep saying, we are progressing, and we're in a good spot. We just can't back down. We got to keep pushing.
If you had a message to those future Tigers gymnasts that were in the crowd tonight, what would you tell them?
I mean, just hope that our girls inspired them and to have goals and to dream big and believe that they can accomplish what they want to accomplish. And we've got 20 amazing young women as role models they're out there doing it and enjoying every minute of it. And that's what it's all about. We talk about all the time, you get to do this, you don't have to do this. And yeah.
Coach, your next meet is this upcoming Friday. Is there anything that changed with your team practice-wise when it comes to a short week like this one coming up?
Yeah, we do have a short week. I think the girls prefer that. This week it was a good week of training, but it is a little bit longer. So, we'll have Monday off and then train Tuesday, Wednesday, off Thursday, and right back at it on Friday. And excited to have the military meet.
Anything else for Amy? Thank you guys very much. We'll get started right away with Tara and Quinn.
Thanks, you guys.